In today's show, a Bitcoin supercycle can send the Bitcoin price to $1 million in the next 4 to 5 years, according to Kraken's head of business, Dan Held, who shares this in this exclusive interview with Cointelegraph. And he's talking about this time the supercycle will be that much stronger due to institutional demand. And he goes on the record to share we can very much see Bitcoin go through what I would call a supercycle. So a lot of people are predicting the Bitcoin price goes from 10,000 to 100,000 or 200,000 or 300,000. Well, what happens when the whole world wakes up to Bitcoin's value proposition of being this decentralized store of value that's not seizable? If socialism rises, if taxes rise, I can see tons of people flowing trillions and tens of trillions of dollars into Bitcoin. So Bitcoin might not just stop there. It can go to $1 million. I'll be breaking this down for you here in today's show. Also, in today's episode, forex analyst explains why Chainlink price can surge another 80% higher. And if you haven't been following Link, it is now at an all-time high. It just crossed $6.50 and it can continue surging. I'm going to be breaking this down here in today's show. As you can see, forex analyst Cole Garner said Wednesday that Link is trading amid a full-blown parabolic advance. Also, in today's episode, top Bitcoin strategist proclaims altcoin season has arrived and names 4 crypto assets to watch and 1 ready to retreat. I'll be breaking this down for you in today's show. We'll also be taking a look at the overall crypto market. As you can see, Bitcoin maintaining just above that 9,400 support. We have SNX, we have Stellar Lumens, we have Dogecoin, and many surging against Bitcoin right now. But where's the Bitcoin price likely to go from here? Find out all this plus so much more in today's show. Here at Crypto News Alerts, I drop a brand new episode every single day. So be sure to smash that subscribe button and turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts. And before we kick off today's show, if interested in tapping into OPM, other people's money, to grow your wealth and crypto portfolio, smash the link below the video in the description and register for the free system. All right, welcome back to another episode of Crypto News Alerts. I'm your host, JV. We have a lot to talk about today. Let's start by diving into today's top story of the day. Bitcoin supercycle can bring the Bitcoin price roaring to $1 million in 4 to 5 years, according to Kraken's head of business, Dan Held. He thinks that Bitcoin can skyrocket to $1 million in 4 to 5 years due to what he anticipates will be an unprecedented influx of institutional investment. Also want to throw it out there that right now we have the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust purchasing more Bitcoin right now than is actually being mined by a ratio of 3x. Held, Kraken's head of business development, sat down with Cointelegraph's YouTube channel to expand on his belief in a potential Bitcoin supercycle, which he breaks down right here in this interview, which I'll include in the show notes below the video in the description. And now for some of the highlights on what he had to share. I think this bull run versus other cycles will be much stronger because we will have institutional money flowing in, facts. We will have much more developed architecture, facts, and we'll have much better marketing, facts. We can very much see Bitcoin go through what I would call a super cycle. So a lot of people are predicting the Bitcoin price goes from 10,000 to 100,000 or 200,000 or 300,000. Well, what happens when the whole world wakes up to Bitcoin's value proposition of being this decentralized store of value that's not seizable? If socialism rises, if taxes rise, I can see tons of people flowing trillions and tens of trillions of dollars into Bitcoin. So Bitcoin might not just stop there. It can go to $1 million. And let's discuss this because this is real talk. What's happening right now with all this economic uncertainty, quantitative easing, people are losing faith in the government. People are losing faith in their system. They're looking to opt out of this corrupted matrix, and Bitcoin offers the perfect solution. So with that in mind, for people to put their investment into a hedge not dependent upon governments or the US dollar, that, my friend, is Bitcoin, aka gold 2.0, aka gold with wings, because it's superior to gold and it also serves as a safe haven asset. I'm extremely bullish on Bitcoin if you could not tell, and I agree with Dan Held. I would not be surprised if Bitcoin soars past $1 million in the next 4 to 5 years, but I'd love to know your thoughts. Let me know in the comments right down below. Held says 90% of his personal financial portfolio is in Bitcoin. He says he definitely wouldn't recommend that portfolio construction for most other investors, and the value of his Bitcoin has grown exponentially through the years in relation to his traditional investments. The Kraken executive also says he doubts blockchain technology is well suited for any other application aside from powering the Bitcoin network. Here's what he shared. When we look at Bitcoin, a lot of people go, how about this thing called blockchain? Couldn't we take this tech called blockchain and repurpose it for everything? We'll put a blockchain on the moon. We'll put a blockchain on food. We'll put blockchain on industrial stuff. You need to sprinkle it like Salt Bae, sprinkle some blockchain dust on it, and it will magically give off some efficiencies. Satoshi purposely built blockchain tech to build Bitcoin. I repeat, Satoshi purposefully built blockchain tech to build Bitcoin. Blockchain tech sucks. It's terrible. It makes so many trade-offs to build Bitcoin that it is basically ineffective for almost anything else. So let me know your thoughts surrounding Dan Held's bullish price predictions of Bitcoin realistically smashing $1 million in the next 4 to 5 years. And don't forget to check out this exclusive interview with Dan Held himself. All right, now for our next story. Forex analyst explains why Chainlink price can surge another whopping 80% higher. And before I break this down, let's take a look at the overall crypto market. We can see Bitcoin and most of the major altcoins back in the green. Bitcoin up 1% for the day, trading just above that 9,400 support. I'd like to see Bitcoin retest 9,600 resistance and then 10,000 and 10,500 resistance. Not until we can break above there can we expect Bitcoin to continue marching towards last year's high of $14,000. We have Ethereum up 2% for the day, trading at $246. XRP up 5%, trading just below 21 cents. Chainlink is still above $6, up about 1% for the day, trading at about $6.18. We have Synthetics SNX up 7%, trading at $3.09. We have Stellar Lumens surging a whopping almost 20%, now trading above 9 cents. Miss Litecoin up 1.4%, trading at $45. And before we take a look at the exchanges, let's actually break down this next story. Link, an altcoin powering the Chainlink's decentralized Oracle network, is beating its top rival Bitcoin in terms of exchange rates. The 12th largest crypto established its all-time high at 69,415 Satoshis this Wednesday, a move that brought its year-to-date returns up by 182%. Go Link if you're bullish on Chainlink. Let me know in the comments below. You already know I'm bullish on Link. Link's rally appeared during a market-wide upside move that saw its peers, Cardano, which is ADA, and vechain, VET, rising by 270% and 250% year-to-date, respectively. So there's been many altcoins on the rise. Currently, a majority of those bullish altcoins hinted pullbacks as they headed into the Thursday trading session. Link also dropped by 4.5%, indicating that individual traders are selling the yearly top to secure short-term gains, as we can see right here in this graph. Nevertheless, an on-chain investigator sees the Chainlink token continuing its uptrend, suggesting it may rise by as much as 80% in the coming sessions. Let's go Chainlink. Forex analyst Cole Garner said Wednesday that Link is trading amid a full-blown parabolic advance. He noted that Chainlink token formed small bullish parabolas within a large one, taking cues from its significant upside moves from last year. Mr. Garner placed the 2019's uptrend on the Fibonacci retracement graph, illustrating a fractal repeat in the current scenario. It roughly put Link's resistance target at least 50% higher from where it's been trading presently. Meanwhile, the best case scenario envisions Link Bitcoin up by 80% at 94,457 Satoshis, as shown in this chart right here on your screen. Now, Mr. Garner further placed a technically bullish narrative alongside supportive fundamental signals. For instance, Link's mean dollar invested age started curling down. It typically coincides with the beginning of a price uptrend. Bullish cues also come from exchanges that reported a plunge in their Link's balances. It indicated that traders prefer to hold the Chainlink token during its parabolic phase, Why wouldn't you, right? One of the trading platforms, Binance, meanwhile, showed investors are skewed long on Link. So when is the pullback likely to happen? Let's discuss it. Mr. Garner highlighted that Link is now sitting at an attractive long-term profits that may allow investors to offload part of their positions. Meanwhile, the analysts advise traders to look for certain cues in the Chainlink market to decide when the token is breaking out of its upside parabola. Here's what he went on to share. I want to see the mean dollar invested age drop hard. At the same time, that on-chain volume prints a huge spike. He said, after that, I expect Binance order book delta to skew heavily short. Mr. Gardner added that he expects to take some profits when Link/Bitcoin hits 75,000 Satoshis. Let me know if you're bullish on the missing link of the blockchain, better known as Chainlink. I know I am, and I'm going to be continuing to watch it very, very closely. Now let's take a look at some of the top exchange volume. We have Binance up 15% for the day with just under 6 billion in volume. Hobby Global up a whopping 30% with just under 4 billion in volume. OKEX up 28% with 2.5 billion in volume, and BitMEX down 6% for the day with $1.3 billion in volume. And before we break down our next story of the day, top Bitcoin strategist proclaims altcoin season has arrived and names 4 crypto assets to watch and 1 ready to retreat. Let's first take a look at the overall crypto market cap, sitting at 275 billion with 75 billion in volume in the past 24 hours, and the current Bitcoin dominance is 62.7%, which continues on the decline as many altcoins are surging against Bitcoin. And taking a look at the top gainers within the top 100 in the past 24 hours, Holo up a whopping 34%, trading at 0.007. Flexacoin up 19%, trading at 0.004. Dogecoin had a tremendous day yesterday, up again 18.5%, trading at 0.004. Stellar Lumens having a massive day, up 17%, trading just above 9 cents. Nervos Network up 15%, trading at 0.005. And iExec RLC up 12%, trading at 91 cents. And as we scroll down, we can also see Status, Bytum, Blockstack, Synthetics Network, BitTorrent, Horizon, many gainers surging at the moment. And now taking a look at the top losers within the top 100, Celsius down 7%, trading at 38 cents. Digibyte, which has had a hell of a season, down 6% for the day, trading at 2.1 cents. Bancor down 6%, trading at $1.52. vechain, which has been surging like crazy, to say the least, down 5% for the day, trading at 1.8 cent. Cardano down 4%, which has also been surging like crazy. It just reached its 2-year high, which we haven't seen in a long time here, especially for ADA, down 4% for the day, trading at 12 cents. And Augur down 4%, trading at $19.43. And now checking out the BitMEX margins, we can see the bulls are still in control, leading with 57 million in superiority in the last 24 hours, with longs leading 52.6% versus 47.4% shorts. Are you currently bullish or bearish on the king of all cryptos? Let me know in the comments right down below. And now checking out one of my favorite indicators, it's the Crypto Greed and Fear Index. Shows we're currently rated a 44 in fear. Yesterday, a 44 in fear. Last week, a 42. And last month, a 52, which is neutral. And if you're not familiar with the Crypto Greed and Fear Index, extreme fear can be a sign that investors are too worried. This can be a great buying opportunity. And when investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for correction. And before I break down these bullish altcoins for you, first I want to remind you to click show more in the description right down below for a detailed analysis of what's going on in the market. This goes for all 475 plus videos right here on my channel. Also have some very helpful resources for you to plug into, including the blog to my podcast, which could be found at Crypto News Yes. Also be sure to subscribe on YouTube. If you haven't already done so, smash that subscribe button or visit the direct link, cryptonewsalerts.net. Also, I appreciate your continued support on all the major podcasting platforms, including Apple's iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, Stitcher Radio. You can also follow us on Twitter to receive daily crypto news alerts. And for those of you active on Facebook as I am. I do have a crypto Facebook group entitled Crypto Alchemy with over 17,000 strong from all over the world. To become a part of this, simply click this link, request to join. I'll be sure to plug you in. And for those of you active on Telegram, I do have a crypto Telegram chat. To join this, click this link. You'll automatically be added, and I'm looking forward to connecting with you personally on the inside. All right, now for our next story of the day. Let's talk altcoin season. Is it here? Crypto analyst Nicholas Merton says he believes the new altcoin season has officially arrived. On the latest episode of Data Dash, Merton says that for the first time in 2.5 years, the collective altcoin market has broken through a key line of resistance against Bitcoin. He goes on to share on the record, we've obviously had a breakout here and the momentum has been building up here. We talked about this for the last few weeks to watch out for this, and we finally have gotten it. For this to continue climbing, what are we really going to need here? It's going to be a lot of small cap plays. Question mark? I think very much so. I think the small caps and the mid caps, for the ones that are very valuable, for the larger mid caps like Chainlink, as well down as the small caps in the DeFi space, I think that they're really going to lead the way. And obviously gain some of this market dominance in the long term. And he went ahead and shared this graph right here. Merton adds that large cap cryptocurrencies must continue to move forward and keep the overall altcoin market bullish. Here's a quote. In the short term, we need to start seeing some of the large caps move. I'm talking about Ethereum, Litecoin, some of these larger, more established cryptocurrencies to really solidify the breakout. The monthly chart has been signaling this since back here in September when Ethereum set its last low. Merton is particularly bullish on iExec, RLC, Chainlink, Link, Cosmos, better known as Atom, ATOM, and Ren, but he thinks that Cardano, ADA, is headed for a pullback after sustaining a huge rally from about 2 cents in March to highs of 13 cents set on Tuesday. And he goes on to share, we can see here that in the short term, ADA is a little bit overextended. It's had a really great rally here, so it might be time for it to play a little bit of catch up. And this is in this exclusive episode of Data Dash. I'm going to include it in the show notes below the video in the description, so you can hear it directly from the horse's mouth. Let me know which altcoins you're most bullish on. Is it Chainlink? Is it iExec, RLC, Cosmos, Ren, Cardano? There's so many altcoins to be bullish on right now. Well, that's going to conclude today's show. As always, I appreciate you tuning in and journeying along with me inside this incredible crypto revolution. If you gain value out of today's show, be sure to smash that subscribe button and turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts. And real quick before I go, if interested in tapping into OPM, other people's money, to grow your wealth and crypto portfolio, smash the link below this video in the description and register for this free system. And I look forward to catching you in tomorrow's episode. Peace.